In Crusader Kings III, marriage isn't about romance, it is pure strategy. It decides the future of your dynasty, your allies, your claims, and sometimes whether your realm even can survive. So, today we are breaking down the smartest and most efficient ways to use marriage in CK3. Now let's get into it. Before anything else, your top priority is simple: keep your dynasty alive. So your children must stay in your dynasty. Most of the time it's enough to marry your sons normally. Their children will automatically belong to your house. But if your line of succession is getting thin, or if you're still early in the game and only have a few family members, matrimonial marriages become very important. They help you to keep your dynasty alive, bringing strong men into your court, create many new family members in the next generation, which you can easily grant titles to your own blood, or build a large and stable dynasty early on. They are especially useful when you don't have many male heirs and women are second or third in line to inherit. Because here's the danger. Early in the game, if your main heir dies suddenly, a hunting accident, a battle, or just bad luck, a daughter might inherit your realm. And if she was married normally, her children will not be part of your dynasty anymore. That can mean game over pretty fast. So, when your dynasty is small or fragile, always think about using material marriages to protect your future and the dynasty. Once your dynasty is safe, the next focus of your marriages should be strong allies. In the marriage menu, you can sort potential spouses by alliance power to see exactly how many soldiers each marriage could bring you. More soldiers means better protection against stronger neighbors, more support for expansion, and extra help during internal conflicts. But be careful, big and powerful doesn't always mean good. Make sure your potential allies are close enough to actually reach you in time, instead of marching for 3 years while your realm burns. And watch out for unstable realms too. They might look strong on paper, but in reality they will drag you into endless civil wars every year. The next big thing you are looking for are strong inheritable traits. Long term, one of your main goals is to spread powerful traits through your whole dynasty, so your future rulers become smarter, stronger, and overall more capable of ruling. Traits like beautiful or pretty boosts attractiveness and diplomacy, while things like genius increase all major skills at once. With thousands of characters in the game, finding the right partner can be hard. But the search menu makes it simple: just type in the trait you want and the list will filter down for you.
It's you! I found you!
However, there's a catch. Sometimes the only characters with these amazing usable traits are commoners or low nobles. That means no alliance, no prestige, and sometimes no political value. So you need to decide whether you can afford to marry down just to secure the trait. Most of the time, this becomes much easier in the mid game, when you're already strong and don't rely on every marriage for alliance. Another option is to bring a distant cousin or secondary family members into a smart marriage first, let their children inherit the good traits, and then marry those children back into your main line. This way, the traits enter your dynasty without risking your ruler's most important marriage slot. The next reason to marry are claims and titles. Basically free land for your dynasty if you plan it right. And damn, you need to plan it right, because the strategy takes a lot of patience. Sometimes you have to wait years for children to be born, grow up, and finally receive those claims before you can make your move. In the marriage menu, you can sort by relevance to see which characters have useful claims. If someone has a strong or inheritable claim, that claim will pass to their children after their death. That means you can press the claim in war, either directly for the person you married or later for their children. So you gain a new title. You can also use again matrilineal marriages for people who sit further down in a succession line. Sometimes these, let them call backup heirs, unexpectedly inherit a county, duchy, or even a kingdom. And because the marriage is matrilineal, their children belongs to your dynasty. This spreads your house into foreign realms and gives you more family members who can rule, support you, or be called into war. And there's another very useful way. Look directly at the title you want and build a marriage chain that gets you into that inheritance. For example, in my game, the King of France is married to my daughter. That gives me a strong ally, but nothing else, because their children still belongs to the Carling dynasty. But here's where smart planning pays off. I arranged a matrilineal engagement between my granddaughter and one of the French king's sons. That prince is already lined up to inherit a county, and because the marriage is matrilineal, his children will belong to my dynasty. So, when he inherits the county and eventually dies, the title passes directly into my house, all without a single battle. Something that doesn't directly help your family, but is very useful at the start of the game, is marrying talented commoners into your court to improve your council and army. Early on, your court is often full of low-skilled characters, weak knights, and councillors who can barely do their jobs. You can fix this immediately by bringing skilled commoners into your court. When doing this with material marriages, make sure it's your female courtiers who are being married. That way, these strong characters actually come into your court. If you don't, your female characters will move to the spouse court instead. Always make sure to click the material marriage option when marrying female commoners. Using this method gives you better knights, high-skilled councillors, strong commanders, and characters with excellent traits. It's one of the fastest way to make your realm much stronger in the first years. So, to sum it up, first secure your own dynasty with marriages, then build strong allies, and in the end focus on inheriting powerful traits and claims. Marriage in CK3 isn't just a side hustle, it's your most powerful tool. Master the system and your dynasty will dominate for centuries. I hope this video was helpful for you and that you enjoyed it. Leave a subscribe and see you next time.